exploring Nuno and his coaching style. From the very first moments, what stands out about Nottingham Forest? A team that never settles for defeat. A team that doesn't just play football, but fights for every inch. Under the leadership of Nuno Espírito Santo, this club has made some remarkable strides. But is Nuno's coaching style truly groundbreaking, or just a practical approach to adapting to the harsh environment of the Premier League? Nuno, a manager known for his solid defensive strategy and sharp counter-attacking play, has instilled strict principles in how the game is approached. He focuses on building a rock-solid defense, but not just to defend. It's almost like an unspoken contract between Nuno and his players. We don't just protect our goal. We create opportunities to strike when the time is right. And from that, the team becomes a connected entity, where every player is tasked with defending the team, but is also ready to turn every ball, recovery into an explosive attacking opportunity. Nuno has taught them that football isn't about being slow. We have to be fast, decisive, and always ready for the next counterattack. A deep dive into tactics. But Nuno's tactics aren't just about creating a reliable defensive setup. It's a calculated, careful attacking strategy. Forest under Nuno is typically set up in a 4-2-3-1 formation, with a solid defense in front of the goal, and two central midfielders tasked with controlling the pace of the game. But what truly sets the team apart is how they react when they lose possession. When Forest loses the ball, they don't wait around to slowly recover. No, they apply immediate pressure. Quick pressing, but with precision, forces the opposition to make mistakes. Nuno has created a team where every player is fully aware that defending is everyone's job, from the forwards all the way to the defenders. But what really makes Forest different is how they counterattack. This isn't about sitting back and waiting for something to happen. They do it with purpose. Long balls, unpredictable passes, and the rapid movement of forwards like Chris Wood and Callum Hudson-Odoi keep opposition defenders on edge. Every time Forest wins the ball back, it's not just about regaining control. It's about making the opponent face a nightmare, a fast, calculated counterattack. So, what's Nuno's attacking strategy? It's not about possession or patiently building attacks. It's about creating sudden bursts of offense, exploiting any mistake the opponent makes to push them into a defensive panic. Forest doesn't just counter, they do it at a pace that leaves spectators in awe. The strengths and synergy between players. You've definitely noticed it by now. One of the clearest strengths of Nottingham Forest under Nuno is the synergy between the players. This isn't just about a well-organized defense, but the seamless collaboration in attack as well. Midfielders like Morgan Gibbs-White and Elliot Anderson know exactly when and where to create space for wingers like Nico Williams and Ola Aina. Meanwhile, Chris Wood and Anthony Elanga never operate in isolation. They always work together, helping each other in key attacking moments. But this synergy doesn't just come from the players being good at their jobs. They have a tactical understanding that doesn't need to be spoken. Whenever Nuno calls for a press, it's instinctive. The players already know what to do and how to do it. This is what Nuno has built at Forest, a team where understanding each other's movements and intentions is second nature. Weaknesses and challenges for Forest. However, it's not all smooth sailing for Nottingham Forest. One of the most obvious weaknesses is their ability to control the ball. While Nuno has constructed a sharp counter-attacking team, when faced with teams that dominate possession, Forest can struggle to keep their shape. The lack of control and possession means that, at times, Forest is forced to absorb pressure, which limits their attacking opportunities. This becomes especially clear when Forest faces teams like Manchester City or Liverpool, teams that are known for their possession-based football. When they can't win the ball back quickly, Forest becomes more passive, unable to carry out their counterattacks as effectively. And you see it in those matches where Forest fails to break down the opposition's defense. This makes them vulnerable. Improving depth in the squad. Another critical issue that needs addressing is the squad's depth. While their starting lineup is capable, no team can rely solely on a first-choice lineup throughout an entire season. Forest needs to improve the depth of their squad to cope with injuries, suspensions, or fatigue during key periods of the season. Bringing in a couple of quality players in crucial positions, like a defensive midfielder or a fullback, would allow the team to maintain its performance without falling off when key players are unavailable. Additionally, developing younger players and giving them a chance to break into the first team will help ease the pressure in the long term. Countering Forest. What can opponents do? But what if you're the manager of an opposing team? How do you deal with Nottingham Forest? First, a sensible tactic could be controlling the ball. By keeping possession, you not only take charge of the game, but also prevent Forest from launching counterattacks. The opposition needs to maintain control and create sharp attacks to put Forest on the back foot. Second, high pressing could be an effective strategy. Putting pressure on Forest's defense early on, not allowing them time to launch their counterattack, will disrupt their game plan. Stopping long passes and creating pressure on the central defenders will lessen their ability to organize quick transitions. Lastly, exploiting aerial situations could be key. Forest sometimes lacks solidity in defending aerial balls, and taking advantage of this in set-piece situations could provide the opposition with an opportunity to score. So where does Nottingham Forest stand under Nuno Espírito Santo? This is a team with massive potential, with a sharp counter-attacking strategy and a solid defensive framework. However, they need to improve their possession play and build squad depth to take their game to the next level. With stability and continued development, Forest could emerge as a serious threat in the Premier League in the seasons to come. And what do you think about Nuno's tactics? Can Forest overcome their challenges and rise to the top in the future? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to stay tuned for more in-depth football analysis right here.